Happy Wednesday, friends. I'm very centered, but I'm not centered. Anyway, so we're going to do some good news because I really need it this week. I really debated not doing it just because I for sure was in a depressive state. Sunday, if you watched my health check-in, I talked about it, and I wasn't sure if I was going in one or if it was in one. I was in one. And I was ready to come out of it on Monday, and then I got an email that was a very negative email, and it sent me back into it. So I have been very, very down and out Monday, and I'm multitasking, by the way. I finally was able to sneak in and print Lincoln's challenge box. But so that got me down, and it's kind of like when you are depressed and something has sent you spiraling, because I was definitely spiraling. It's kind of like holding on to a cactus. And everyone that I talked to about how I gripped onto this cactus and I was holding onto this cactus, everyone agreed that what that email was ridiculous and that it just was. And everyone agreed to that, and it just, but it still sent me spiraling. So everyone was telling me to let go of this cactus, and I wanted to let go of the cactus. And I tried, but it was not leaving my hand. It's still here. My loose is definitely looser on it, though. So that's good. So let's focus on some good news. Good news. No, there's good news. I'm just trying to think of the whole week. I did get to go to the temple last Thursday, which made it 12 times in the year, meaning I went once a month, which was one of my goals for the year, was to go once a month to the temple. So that was awesome. That was good. That was fantastic. My parents came home from their trip, and that was wonderful. And I was excited about that. I hit my steps yesterday. Yeah, I did not hit it Monday because, again, I was spiraling Monday. I honestly don't know if I'll hit it this week. I don't know if I'm going to make it a priority because when I spiral, I got to print Lakin's box challenge, and then I got to print the G&L listen. Oh man, I'm so bad with names. Roll and save. I'm probably not gonna roll with it. I'm probably gonna do something else. But I got that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's these things. I heard back this morning that I did get the long-term sub job, so that's kind of cool. So it'll be a more steady paycheck and closer to what I was getting when I was salaried, which is nice. And it's way closer than when I worked at the high school that I worked at, which is also very nice, because that'll save me in gas. Like I was budgeting $100, but I wasn't watching it as much to know if it actually was $100 a month. But this one is way closer. It's like 15 minutes max, where the other one was 40. And I passed things on the way home. Like at the high school, I passed a Safeway, but Safeway is always expensive. So like if I needed something from the store, I really couldn't convince myself to go. This one I passed a Kroger. I also passed a bank, so I don't have a reason to not go to the bank anymore. And it is just a long-term sub, but that could open me up to a position next year, which is good. More good news. I heard some really good songs on my... I don't listen to the radio in my car. I have a flash drive with like 1,000 songs, almost 2,000 songs downloaded on it. And I listen to that in the car. And last bit of good news, I got Two Hands, which is a Korean corn dog place, for lunch. And I will insert a picture of that now. Okay, so a quick share of my Two Hands Soul. I did have to drive home with this, so it's a little messed up. Please forgive me. Actually, that looks pretty perfect. So, this is their classic. It's a corn dog, half mozzarella cheese, half hot dog at the bottom. And it's fried, and then they sprinkle cinnamon and sugar on it. I know that's weird, but dang, it's so freaking good. And then ketchup and mustard. Same thing, but with Rice Krispie thingies on it. Super good. This one has a spicy sauce on it and hot Cheeto dust. And then they also serve kimbap. Oh, this is hot. I did not expect that to be hot. I thought it was cold. Okay, but yeah. And as you saw in the video, Two Hands is now serving kimbap, which is good. It's not what I pictured it to be, like, but of course it can't be exactly as it is in dramas. In the dramas it's like a field trip food, so I don't know, but I enjoyed it. They have other flavors, so I'll try the other flavors eventually. It's just exciting that they have it there, because I've been wanting to try it for a while. I just am not very good at making it, and personally I'm not a huge fan of seaweed, and it definitely has seaweed in it. But I think if it's already made, then I will have an easier time eating it. I'm not a huge fan of seafood in general, and this kimbap is vegan. So that's cool. I would love to try it with the egg roll and the carrots and pickled radish that you see a lot in the dramas, but that's okay. Eventually, I'll probably have to pick some up when I go into Mesa and go to Asiana Market, if they serve it still. What else? No, that was the last one. Oh, and I have the house to myself for a while, which is very, very nice. Plus, Hulu now has Gilmore Girls streaming on it. So if you're not a Netflix person, because I'm not a Netflix person, and you've wanted to watch Gilmore Girls, it's on Hulu for free. I know for sure it's lasting through the holidays, but I don't know what that means in long term, because I know Netflix is not giving it up. So, but there's that. Yay. All right. Have a great day. You're loved. Your now is not your forever. Don't despair. Okay?